Year 7 Pi, question number 15. This shape has rotational symmetry. Write the order of rotational symmetry. Rotational symmetry means that the shape can rotate on its own axis and it can be repeated. Now the order means how many times will it repeat itself. Now you could use tracing paper to trace the shape and rotate it and see how many times it repeats itself. You could just look at it and just think, if I rotated it, how many times would it look the same? Now it's a bit like a Z shape, this shape. If you rotated half a turn, it would look the same, and then a full turn, it would look the same again. So altogether, in a full turn, it repeats itself twice. So the order of rotational symmetry would be 2. Part B, work out the perimeter of this shape. Perimeter is the length all the way around the outside. So some lengths are given, some lengths are not given. Now, if that bottom one is 4, that top one is also 4. If that one's 1, that one's 1. And if that one's 3, that one's 3. And if that one's 5, that one's 5. Now, if you measured it, you'll notice that this side is the same as this side, and so on. So now I've labelled all the sides, I can work out the perimeter. I need to add together. I've got to do... So if I start around here, I've got a 1, I've got a 3, I've got a 5, I've got a 4, and then I end up getting a 1, a 3, a 5 and a 4 again. So I need to add all those together to get the perimeter. Now I know I've got 1 add 3 is 4, 4 add 5 is 9, 9 add 4 is 13, then I've got another 13, so the total perimeter, 13 add 13 would be 26 centimetres. Now there's different ways of adding them up, but you get the same answer in the end. Okay, question 16. A lawn is in the shape of a rectangle, 5 meters by 3 meters. Now notice on question 16 there's no diagram, but you can make your own if it helps you visualize what's going on. So we have a lawn in the shape of a rectangle, 5 by 3. So it's going to look something like that. Julie wants to put fencing all the way around the edges of the lawn. Work out the total length of fencing she will need. So she wants to put fencing all the way around the outside. Now that sounds like perimeter to me, all the way around the outside. Work out the total length of fencing she will need, which basically means work out the total perimeter. So it's a wordy question with no diagram. This is where the testing if you can apply your knowledge. So I'd read the question a couple of times to make sure you fully get it. So we've got a lawn in the shape of a rectangle, 5 by 3. Julie wants to put fencing all around the edges of the lawn. Work out the total length of fencing she'll need. So she'll need 5 that way, 3 that way, another 5 that way, and another 3 that way. So if we add them all together, 5 add 3 is 8, another 5, another 3 will make another 8, 8 add 8 is 16 meters altogether. So the total perimeter, the total length of fencing she'll need is 16 meters.